Are you tired of falling short of your New Year's resolution to get in shape? Let 2008 be the year you get the body you've always dreamed of. Merit Athletic Clubs will guarantee you the results, or they'll give you your money back. Call 1-800-NEW-SHAPE and ask about the results guarantee at Merit.
But give me your thumbnail on Eli Manning this year, and particularly down the stretch where they went to Tampa and won, and went to Dallas and won, and then went to Green Bay and won. He seems like he's really started to make his move now.
I think everybody says that, but I don't necessarily think that Eli is a whole lot different right now than he was towards the end of the year. I think in the beginning of the year he struggled a little bit, but we have to remember that the New York Giants led the National Football League in dropped passes this year. Quarterbacks are only as good as their wide receivers catching balls. For Tom Brady, very few guys put the ball in the ground. I mean, what's really funny about Tom Brady as an example is he goes 26 for 28 in a football game, and one ball's dropped by Wes Welker. Right. And everybody's talking about the one drop pass that Wes Welker has. But we saw the Giants time and time again in football games drop key passes that would have kept a drive alive, that would have made it easier and better for Eli.
And yet in the postseason, Burris seems like he's a new man. I mean, he's been unbelievable.
In one game.
Right.
He had one catch against Tampa, he had 2 catches against Dallas, and he had 11 against Green Bay. So it's the one, and yes, he was the difference. There's no question. He was the difference in the Green Bay game, and certainly he's the guy I think that has to make a difference in this game. The 2 wide receivers, Randy Moss and Plexico Burris, are the 2 best when it comes to going to get the football in the game today. So you got 1 and 2 in this game. But I certainly think that Eli has become smarter with the football. I think his footwork looks better. He seems more accurate. He's putting the ball in better places. He made some great throws, great throws in that last game against Green Bay. In those kind of conditions, people can't. I don't know what it's like in Baltimore. I don't know how cold
Tampa,
it is
right?
when it's like 17 degrees outside. Turn a fan on and go out and try and throw a ball around with a fan blowing at you, and it's about 25 below.
Right.
It was phenomenal what he overcame. I mean, you would have never believed the temperature or the conditions were what they were when Eli did it. But I believe the process of quarterbacking is a 4-year process. He's in his 4th year. He's now learning how to play the position. I think it's really neat. Today, Eli Manning stands shoulder to shoulder with his brother as opposed to in his shadow.
Joe Theismann's with us here on Radio Row. We're going to talk about the Ravens in a minute. But Joe, you're in Phoenix, and I know you've been involved in this for a long time. Your fight, if you will, or your quest to raise awareness for prostate issues with men. Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. This is our 4th year that we've sort of been on this campaign called EP in America. It's about men with enlarging prostates, of which I was diagnosed with one. Symptoms like getting up in the middle of the night, having to go to the bathroom, or having to go to the bathroom and nothing happening. Those are the things that occurred in my life, and I didn't know what was going on. I went to see my doctor. We found out that my prostate was enlarging, inhibiting my bladder to completely empty itself. And it affected my life. It affected car trips. It affected my work. I'd have to figure out how long it would take me to get to a bathroom if I was doing a ball game. It affects your partner. If you have to get up in the middle of the night multiple times, that partner in bed with you, man, they're not getting any rest either.
What are you doing to me?
Exactly. Everybody winds up being miserable. And so I got out on this campaign figuring that if I could talk about it publicly from the macho world that I come from, that in the privacy of your doctor's office, you should be able to say, I want the complete exam. You know, I want the DRE, the digital rectal exam. This is something that's part of your physical. You can go to our website, which is prostatecare.com, and log on and see if there's anything that may be happening in your life that may be a symptom to an enlarging prostate. I believe that no man out there should go with an undiagnosed problem of prostate issues. I think if you treat it early enough, if you get there early enough, then you can get treated early enough and diagnosed, and it's simple.
Right.
And it's 15 seconds of discomfort, and you find out an awful lot of what's going on. And like I said, it's got to be a part of a physical. The PSA tests are great, but you really need to get the exams to get yourself thoroughly found out and find out if there is an issue. And women are great about going to the doctors. Guys aren't very good.
Guys don't want to do it.
So I'm asking the wives and girlfriends and mothers, push them. Make the appointment, make them go. Because we won't miss a tea time if it's raining. But by golly, we'll miss a doctor's appointment.
No doubt.
I'll tell you that.